Nothing in your kitchen is truly natural. Not in the way you think. Not the banana, not the corn, not the tomato. What you are looking at is not just food, but the result of a long biological experiment that humans have been running for over 10,000 years. An experiment based on one simple principle: selection. At the core of this transformation is a process called selective breeding. Early farmers didn't understand DNA, genes, or mutations, but they understood patterns. When a plant produced larger seeds, sweeter fruit, or survived harsh conditions, they saved those seeds. Over generations, this repeated choice acted as a directional force on evolution. In scientific terms, they were increasing the frequency of certain alleles within a population, slowly reshaping the plant's genetic structure. Take corn, for example. Modern maize comes from a wild grass called teosinte. Teosinte had tiny, hard kernels enclosed in a tough shell. Through continuous selection, humans favored mutations in key regulatory genes like teosinte branched 1, which controls plant architecture, and TGA1, which affects kernel casing. Over thousands of years, this transformed a sparse grass into a plant with large, exposed, nutrient-rich cobs. Bananas tell an even stranger story. Wild bananas are filled with hard seeds and are barely edible. The bananas we eat today are mostly triploid hybrids, created by crossing different species of the genus Musa. This process, combined with polyploidy, where the plant carries extra sets of chromosomes, resulted in seedless fruit. But there's a catch. Because they are sterile, bananas cannot reproduce naturally. Every banana you've ever eaten is almost genetically identical, a clone propagated through cuttings. Hybridization was another powerful tool. By deliberately cross-pollinating plants, early agriculturists combined traits from different lineages. Wheat, for instance, is not a single species, but the result of multiple hybridization events followed by genome duplication. Modern bread wheat is hexaploid, containing 6 sets of chromosomes, a genetic fusion of 3 ancestral grasses. And then there are the plants that look nothing like their ancestors: broccoli, cauliflower, kale, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. All come from the same species, Brassica oleracea. Humans selected for different traits, leaves, stems, flower buds, and exaggerated them until they became entirely new vegetables. Some of the most unusual creations are even more extreme. The grapefruit is a hybrid between pomelo and sweet orange. The tangelo is a mix of tangerine and pomelo or grapefruit. There are fruits like the pluot, a complex hybrid of plum and apricot. And in modern times, we've pushed this even further with grafting techniques, where a single tree can produce multiple types of fruit, effectively combining different plants into one living system. What this reveals is not just human ingenuity, but the true nature of life itself. A dynamic system shaped by mutation, recombination, and selection, flexible enough to be rewritten. And if life holds such depth and adaptability, doesn't it make you wonder about the great creator who designed a system so intricate that it could evolve, transform, and be reshaped by the very beings it sustains?